Oh, until when are you still going to say, I'll do it later? Do you know what time is it? I bet none of you know, because that is not important. As you can see, I'm currently outside. There are some other, I guess, sounds, maybe music, but that's not the problem. It's about when will you actually do it. Hello, good evening. My name is Edward. I'm from 9C and I am doing a TED Talk with the format of doing a YouTube video. Today I'll be giving you a simple guide to actually know what you're doing and stop procrastinating, because it's actually really very simple. Okay, so the first is, well, of course, I'm not actually going to go to the first. Of course, you guys know of Valentine's Day, and it's the day of where people or couples, they go on dates, or usually if you're an adult, they would mate. Yes, they would do sexual intercourse with each other. But because there is a thing called Valentine's Day, most people will actually do it just on Valentine's. But what if you didn't do it on Valentine's? What if you didn't ask out the girl? Or what if you didn't propose your feelings on Valentine's? What if you did on a different day? And that's why you don't need to wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is literally now. You really gotta wait until 14th February? Well, maybe at this time, currently I'm recording this video at 9th February. I mean, you could, but still, it would take some time. It would be on Friday technically, but you don't need to do it on 14th February. You don't need to propose to your girl on 14. You can just do it right now. Like, you could just go up and call her. That's it, bro. Like, right now, it's very hot. It's not the perfect moment for me to record, but I still do it anyways, because the perfect moment is now. It is literally right now. Okay, so going to the next tip, or the second tip to stop procrastinating, is to divide it to smaller tasks. Why? Well, it is because our brain, it usually tries its best to avoid danger, and it will also try its best to avoid stress, and that's why we also sleep. We sleep to avoid that stress. Usually that's why. As you can see, there are these rocks. These rocks are made to make these walls, and for some of you, you might think, oh yeah, I would construct these rocks in a certain way and put cement to form a wall. It is possible, but there are two main concerns. You would either need more people and more materials, or you would need to divide the time. You need to divide the work ethic. You could do it 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, but not like just 10 hours straight. Why? It is because this body, our body, is only limited to human capabilities. Our mind, we can reach further, but that's not the concern. The most reason we procrastinate is because we think it's too hard. We think it's too difficult. We think it's not possible. So we tend to do it later, or not. We will wait for the perfect moment, for the time where there is more people to help, or when there is more material sufficient. But if you really have the will, actually no. But my guy, if you really want to make a wall and you don't want to procrastinate, the easiest way is to do it one by one, slowly, because sometimes the best progress isn't always instantaneous. It is sometimes the most stable. The next is journaling. As you can see, this rock has holes, has little holes. This one was one hole, but it cracked. With journaling, you can see that the rock is imperfect, like our own human body, like our own selves. We are all imperfect. But with journaling, because we are evaluating ourselves from different activities, different things, we understand why there are imperfections. We understand which part is imperfect. Like, if you see this grass, it looks fine. Actually, maybe it's not grass, it's maybe some weed. But that's the thing. It looks so green. It looks so green, it looks so perfect. But there could be some cells that are missing its photosynthesis. And because there is no photosynthesis, the chlorophyll cells would be different. So what I'm saying is, you need to go do some journaling, because if you do journaling, you'll evaluate your mistakes, you'll find your mistakes, and because you find your mistakes, you then understand what is wrong with you, what is making you procrastinate. Is it your phone? Is it distractions? Is it this music? Is it the sun? Because maybe not always the weather will be good in every situation. Like right now it's very sunny and that's why I'm wearing a hat, but you could do it indoors. I could record this indoors, or maybe at somewhere else that is not so noisy. I should have journaled, but I didn't journal. And that's why you need to journal. Because if you do journal, you know your mistakes. And you know your mistakes, you can fix them. And if you do fix them, you become a better person right now, instantly. Well, not always, but slow progress is better than no progress. Hello, back again with me. And now I'm going to give you the last and final tip. Have you ever wondered what would have happened if you didn't care at all? I bet most of you didn't. But what if you did? What if you let all of your fears go? What if you realized that you only live once? One body, one mind, one life. That's it. That's your only way to go. You can try different things in this world, but time is very precious. It's worth more than gold. Like you see this is just a ball, but the memories with it is what it is valuable for. You see this watch? This watch probably is also valuable, but what's more valuable is your life. You only live once, man. Like, boom. You see this sandal, man? This sandal? It's probably very expensive or either cheap, but still, your life is more valuable. Once, just to know that all of you've been doing is wrong and useless, what's it for? As you can see, I'm at top of a roof, which is probably not allowed, but I'm doing this to show you YOLO. You only live once. You only live once, man. So stop procrastinating. Achieve your goals as fast as possible. Actually, maybe not. Maybe enjoy the process. Maybe take your time, but at least enjoy the process. Okay, so this is the end of my TED Talk video. to put in conclusion, there are three main things that you can do to stop procrastination. First is to actually do it. Second, so this is the end of my video of the TED Talk. So in conclusion, there are three simple ways for my guide to actually stop it. First is you need to remember there is no perfect moment to actually start, so better to start now. Here you can see I have the book called The Power of Now, and it is basically about now, like literally right now. And the second is about, and secondly is there are different ways like dividing the task or make it even more simpler. And then the third is, remember, you only live once. And as you can see right now, I'm currently climbing a light tower, and this is to show that I don't care about people's opinion, but I acknowledge them. Remember what Apollo Creed said in Rocky 3. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. And there's also a Bible verse which is Philippians 4:13. I can do anything with God who strengthens me.